and welcome to By 1DM. I am 1DM, here to share all things real about the digital world, from education, job markets, and personal financial management for those new and old to the game. This is never seen before content for majority of us here, but I'm here to spill all the beans on these digital secrets that we are unmasking today. Without wasting any more time, please get your book, your pen, open up a notepad on your phone, something to write on, get somebody else, record it, save the video, whichever you have to do in order to be able to refer back to this video, because this is about to be a lot of information in a very small amount of time. Now, today we're going to be talking about something that's very important, and it's called investing. Now, with investing, you don't only invest in things such as businesses that generate their own amount of money, where it's exchanged time for money, but there are also investments where other people take care of that sort of expense or that sort of worry of how your money is going to be made. So today I'm going to be talking about the simplest one, which is an index fund. So here we're going to be looking at what is an index fund and how do they work. So index fund is a type of mutual fund. If you guys would like me to go into the different types of investments and their subcategories, please do link that down below or give me a comment down below and I'll be able to do that for you guys. So it's a type of mutual fund where whatever profits you make are matched by whichever Fortune 500 companies you're investing under. So let's say maybe you invest in the S&P 500 index. I've also mentioned some of them here. And then an index fund, you buy the securities that make up an entire index. So for example, you will be buying stocks in very small amounts of in very small percentages with a very large group of people, but you guys will each be getting whatever portion you own, so you never make a loss. It's 500 companies, and of those 500 companies, some of them are going to tank in the stock market, some of them are going to survive. The surviving ones are the ones that are going to make you profit every single time, so you never miss any money. So with index funds, how much exactly does it cost to invest? First of all, there is no set amount for certain index funds. Some of them have no minimum amount, so you can invest with a minimum of about $2 and make a great return on that as well, or you could let your money reinvest itself. So I would recommend you buy stocks maybe at least once a month to once every 3 months in different funds, so that you do not put your money in one place. Never ever put all of your money in one place. This is why stocks are much more riskier than index funds, and why people prefer index funds more. So with index funds, you can buy from, there are so many Fortune 500 companies that you could look at, and within those groups that are trading for those Fortune 500 companies, they are telling you how much money you can put in and how much you could potentially make after a 5, 10, 15, and 20 years. So you look at the odds of that, and then you think to yourself, exactly, where do I want to go with this? Now, I'm not going to be going into much detail about exactly what the minimum amounts or which ones to invest in. I'm just going to be telling you very small snippets. The next season, I'll be going into so much detail about these. So why are index funds good for beginners? With index funds, being that they're a type of mutual fund that matches profits, that matches where the profits match the gains and the losses on the entire sector. So that means that everybody who invests in this is going to make some sort of a comeback or some sort of money back from what they already put in. So these are low cost, less risky, and they are simple to purchase as well as to manage. There are so many apps, there are so many free services that allow you to manage your index funds that you buy. And index funds are also popular with beginners because they promise ownership of a wide variety of stocks. So you're not just investing in cell phones. In the Fortune 500, you're investing in cell phones, where not just in Apple, you're investing in Apple, Samsung, Huawei, all of those companies all at once. So it's the same with shoes. You're not just investing in Adidas, you're investing in Puma, you're investing in so many other athletic brands that are out there. And that allows you to make a profit. Even if one tanks, you are going to make a profit with another one. Okay, so how can you actually save for this? I know a lot of people are like, but I don't want to start small. I don't want to start just investing $2 or $5. Honestly, I would say start small. That is my recommendation to everybody. Start small. But if you want to go in there with a bang and you want to secure money maybe for the next 4 to 5 years, I have a video on my channel that is an explanation. I have two actually. The first one explains how you can save 5,000 in 3 months, or it tells you how you can save 5,000 rand or dollars, because those are the currency that I usually work with, in 3 months. And then I have another one that I just released as well. I'm going to link that one as well here. It says how to save money passively. So basically both of these videos are going to show you how you can take your everyday income and your everyday savings and turn them into money that you can invest for a period of up to 5, 10 or 15 years, depending on your preference. It's totally up to you. And you must spread your money out to different compound interest accounts, as well as different compound interest savings accounts. So in as much as you maybe it's an active account or a savings account for different periods of time, in case something happens to you, not now, maybe in 10 years, maybe in 15 years, I've got this little nest egg of money in different places that's safe at different times. Okay, now how do I earn from index funds? A lot of people get this confused. So unlike stocks, where you get your dividends on a monthly, especially if you buy particular stocks, most stocks you actually do get paid dividends on a monthly, but then I'm gonna go to that as well within the next season, and I'm going to explain exactly what happens there. Or you can even look here on YouTube, you'll find somebody explaining exactly the difference. Now with index funds, you make money by earning a return. So they are designed to match the profits, I've been saying this, of the stock market index. So whatever the stock market indicates these shares are worth, the profits from these companies will match them, and then that is the value of your stock at that time. So it is profits of the company plus the value of the stock matched together, and that is how much your index fund will be. So I'm not sure if I'm being very clear about this, but in simplest terms, invest in an index fund or index funds and keep it on the market for as long as you can, and sell when the market is high. So you want to sell high, not out of desperation or out of fear. If the market tanks and your stocks are still there, just keep them there for a while. And when you buy stocks, always buy low so that you can experience a high return on investment. So if you buy it at 5 rand and then after 5 years it's at 30 rand, you sell it at 30 rand, you've made a profit. Just keep it like that. Okay, and lastly guys, and as much as it pains me to leave you guys, I must, but here are my final notes. Always here, always buy low, sell high. Always, never make the mistake of buying high to sell low. No, you've lost money there. Index, the type of index funds, there are mutuals, there are exchange trade funds, so I'm explaining that in more detail. And then also guys, when you purchase shares on an index fund, guys, how do I put this? You aren't purchasing the entire index. Like you are purchasing a portion of it, and you and many other people like you are purchasing portions of it to make up one big index where they can actually trade, or where people can actually do it. So it's been lovely, great. See you guys next time.